the Constitution and any officer or public trust under the United States. Sorry, I gotta answer this, so give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay, for those of you who aren't looking at the clock, weren't looking at the clock, that was about 30 minutes from the last time I spoke. So while I was speaking, we weren't on there. We were talking about the judiciary and contracts and the Constitution and laws and blah, blah, blah. We were talking about this stuff, but what I want to do, this is the area we were talking about before, and it was talking about administrative determination, and I told you it would be good for you to go over that. Let's go here to the Judiciary Act. Now notice this, the Judiciary Act of 1789. One of the first acts of the new Congress was to establish a federal court system. In the Judiciary Act of 1789, the Constitution provided that the judicial branch should be composed of 1. Supreme Court. Now notice that Supreme is capitalized here. And such inferior courts as Congress from time to time established. But unlike the legislative provision in which the framers clearly spelled out the powers of Congress. Article 3 of the Constitution rather vague on just what the judicial power should be. Congress had little precedent to guide it, since the British system of three-court system, common plea courts are private law, King's Bench, criminal law, and chancery equity operated independently and derived their authority from the King's writ, or W-R-I-T, writ. Even during colonial times, the American courts followed English precedent. The frontier society had been too poor in resources and trained personnel to follow British practice, so Congress had, in essence, a clean slate on which to write. One of the more imaginative steps was combining law and equity into a single court system, thus providing for a more effective and efficient means of delivering justice. That is a lie. That is a lie. The Constitution separates the two. You don't believe me? Let's go back to the 11th Amendment. These are the annotations of Article number 6. We're going to leave Article 6 for a moment because we don't need Article 6. We're going to go to the